Today we're going to delve further into the incomparable, amazing, uber-talented Stevie Wonder. Always have loved his songs, his beautiful music. I know many of the hits. Yeah, we're headed all the way back to 1979, 1987, and 2005 to listen to Voyage to India, Skeletons, and Moon Blue. Of course, Stevie's a living legend, beautiful, amazing voice. He's a beautiful songwriter, an amazing keyboardist. He's won 25 Grammy Awards, plus a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1996. So we'll start with Voyage to India. Comes from Journey Through the Secret Life of Plants, which is the soundtrack to the documentary The Secret Life of Plants. This song is an instrumental. Let's see what it's all about. Oh. Yes, water sounds. Wow, such an interesting two-part journey, I would call it. Very hypnotic. Well, the first part, we'll talk about that. Second part, very hypnotic. It starts with bird sounds. Great. You know I love that. Interesting, joyously calm melodies going on. I think we got some piano there. Sounds very different for Stevie, the Stevie songs I'm used to. It makes sense, of course, since this is a soundtrack album. Definitely would love to see what visuals were happening in the film during this song, or if they use the full song or just snippets. You know, sometimes soundtracks can't use the whole thing, but really interesting, very enjoyable. The first section, so pleasant, it was almost lulling me to sleep. So interesting, and then we got that huge turn. Yeah, I definitely like the second section better. It just had, you know, things that I love, those water sounds. We got waves just right up there in my ears. Indian instruments and melodies. Wow, that was 100% soul perk up by that point. The music, very hypnotic, like I said. The waves continue on to just, continue that hypnotic, lulling feeling. A nice slow build. They add a couple of extra layers like that. I'm guessing Indian percussion comes in sounding beautiful. Another great layer. They add new melodies later on. And then a big surprise, the tempo increases slowly, keeps going faster, faster as the song, drives towards the end. The increase in speed definitely made it more memorable, gave it a really interesting touch. This was definitely the most un-Stevie Wonder thing I've ever heard, and I actually love that. Makes it stand apart from everything else that I know. I kind of wish he did more soundtracks. I really enjoyed this. I know he did one or two others from some famous movies, I think. But hey, we have this one to enjoy. A lot of songs on this specific album. I wonder what the rest sound like. Very interested. Yeah, again, very unusual and a really nice, interesting pocket to sit in, relax in for 6 or so minutes. Of course, because of those Indian melodies, instruments, and those beautiful water sounds, I'll give it 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for Voyage to India by Stevie Wonder, 1979. All right, now on to the 80s with Skeletons. Comes from Characters, his 21st studio album. It was a single and hit number 1 on the U.S. Billboard R&B singles chart. It's about lies and deceptions being uncovered. It hit number 19 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and was his last top 40 hit to date. Let's check it out. So 80s.
Lies you tell.
cool break. Wow, that was amazing. So very strong. So very infectious. We start with 80s synth bass, 80s drum machine, sold already. Much different than the first song. Stevie's classic funk and groove have arrived. Then we get his amazing vocals. That's a given. His world-class vocal runs, here, there, everywhere, effortless. Just love it all. Great chorus, so memorable, so catchy. I love the addition of the backing vocalist. I think it was female vocals. Love that. Just had me moving. Wow. Some cool like synth blips here and there. All these things going on. Wow. Really appreciated all those special touches. How can you not move and groove to this one? This song had some of the best synth bass tones that I've ever heard. Classic synth 80s nostalgia here. This is by far the song with the most vocal tricks, we'll call them, by Stevie. In that whole extended end section, he was doing all kinds of surprising things. I'm not surprised that he can do it, but never quite heard those before. He was doing growls. He was doing, sliding notes. He was kind of shouting things, bringing things up. It was just incredible. And again, love that he had that long pocket to keep doing it. It almost seemed improvised. Loved hearing that side to his voice. Very fun, very playful, but all around just so much funk and groove. I love how we got a new keyboard melody right at the very end to take us out of the song. Very memorable. This song just keeps on giving till the last second. Loved it. Therefore, it's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Skeletons by Stevie Wonder, 1987. And based on the topic, I think this next song, this last song, is going to be quite different from the one before. Of course, we're talking about Moon Blue. Comes from A Time to Love, his 23rd studio album, and his last musical project to date. Wow, it's been almost 20 years since he's had an album. It's about love, devotion, and deep connection to someone, represented as the beautiful moon. Let's check it out.
Shine, bathe me in light sublime, flood me with all your glowing heart can give. Moon blue, memories bind like chains. When will you come again? I wait in darkness for your bright to beam. 'Cause I'm not afraid of the consequence of being in love with you. And I'd rather be alone some nights, awaiting your full view. For though the sun makes bright the day, my world is dark when there's no you. You light my skies and make dark night bright day. Moon blue, moon blue, moon blue. Your heart's just caught up in the moon blue. Your beauty seen by all. The yearning of your call travels the world and then makes home my soul. Moon blue, lift me to starry heights. I long to live within your light. Solace of mind, my heart is yours for always. 'Cause I'm not afraid of the consequence of being in love with you. And I'd rather be alone some nights, awaiting your full hue. For though the sun makes bright the day, my world is dark when there's no you. You light my skies and make dark night bright day. Moon blue, moon blue. Your heart's just caught up in the moon blue. Your heart's just caught up in the moon blue. Moon blue. Your heart's just caught up in the moon blue. Your heart's just caught up in the moon blue.
Wow. Wow, an excellent, strong song filled with surprises, big and small. So we get a jazzy soul vibe right from the start. Okay, it's going to be that kind of song. Just a slight hint of the song Summertime with the flow of the song. Of course, that one by George Gershwin, a song I totally love. And then his voice, more mature Stevie. We're in 2005. It hasn't lost anything. In fact, it's gotten even better, even richer, so strong. Of course, excellent lyrics here, excellent metaphors. I zoned in on those lyrics. Again, I mentioned at the beginning of the video what an amazing songwriter and lyricist Stevie is. And I definitely love the deep connection with nature aspect going on here, because everything he's talking about is between him and the moon, which is probably representing someone, but even if he's literally talking about the moon, nature, its beauty, still just as effective. Wow, definitely a throwback feel to bygone eras with the, jazzy, soulful vibe, the instrumentation, really nice. And then some great vocal surprises, that long falsetto that he did, incredible. Never heard him do that. I bow to you, Stevie, incredible. Wow. Then right after that, another great moment, that ascending falsetto surprise. Then he went higher, higher, and a nice laugh at the end, like, yeah, that's what I can do. Love that as well. I really adored that extended piano solo we got towards the end. And then I think the vibraphone came in or something very similar. It was beautiful, memorable. It was kind of mimicking the chorus vocal melody. Loved it all. And I love that there was plenty of time to let that amazing piano solo breathe, live, and unfold before my ears. And then that oh so catchy chorus comes back to take us out of the song. It had me singing, harmonizing. Really loved everything about this one. And therefore, he's getting another Epic Platinum Record Award. Absolutely, for Moon Blue by Stevie Wonder, 2005. And thank you so very much for 3 incredible songs today, Stevie Wonder and anyone else involved in their creation. I hope you guys like these as well. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and as always, I'm wishing you much peace, joy, love, and blessings every single day. I'll see you very soon.